What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be doing some RC4 drive tires and beadlock upgrades on the Axial SCX24 Jeep Wrangler. So recently I came across these RC4 drive steel beadlocks in silver, and I also came across the Patagonia Milestar 1.0 micro crawler tires. So if you've been following along with the build, you know that I'm going through this entire Jeep. So we're almost near the end. So last but not least, we're gonna do a wheel and tire upgrade. So if you didn't know, getting these Patagonias is really hard, and somehow they were in stock on RC4WD.com, and I caught myself a pair. And I also got myself a pair of these RC4 drive steel beadlocks in silver. I've done the black ones before on my C10 build. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's right here. So now I got the wheels and tires. You can see they're coming in a little different package right here. I have them in a different package because I tried to do this video a couple videos ago and I ordered the wrong tires. So we're back. I'm gonna do this video. So these beadlocks add weight. They're pretty freaking awesome. They add weight to the bottom of the truck down low, and they come with this T-tool. I like to call it a T-tool, coming from a skate BMX background, and this is a T-tool to me. So these are the Patagonias. They're pretty popular. Milestar tires. They're officially licensed. They come with a bunch of stickers, which is pretty awesome. I'm gonna put those on the Jeep. Pretty popular tire. I've heard that they're really grippy. Somehow they were in stock on the website, and I managed to get myself a set. So I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. So let's just open up the tires real quick. So there it is. It's pretty wide. It's a lot wider than the stock tire. It's probably a little bit shorter, but the wideness is definitely gonna help out with some grip. They do have foams inside, so that's gonna be useful. Definitely gonna keep the foams inside. And here is the second tire. So it comes with a cool little sticker sheet. Definitely gonna put a sticker on the Jeep or two. I believe the set was probably around $15–16, so not too bad. I know a lot of people are reselling them on eBay and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it's cool to make a buck, but you're really not making things easy for the rest of us. So there are the tires. Pretty freaking cool if you ask me. They feel pretty grippy. They feel a lot wider than the other ones I had on my C10. I can't remember. I believe they're called the rock crawlers, I believe. So this is gonna be a little bit wider, gonna add some stance to the Jeep. And so here are the RC4 drive steel beadlocks in silver. Like I said earlier, I had them in black, so they're a 4-piece wheel. It's the face, it's the centerpiece, the back piece, and then the hub in the back. I thought about deep dishing them, but I'm gonna save that for another build. So we're just gonna put these on normal. And so here I have my, 1.5mm Dynamite hex, and we're just gonna get into it. So we're gonna unscrew all these guys right here real quick. So there's 6 little screws, so that's definitely a lot of screwing and unscrewing you gotta do to get your beadlocks on, but it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. Alrighty, so here I have the complete beadlock undone. And so it comes in 4 pieces, like I said earlier. So the face, the centerpiece, the back piece, and then the part that attaches to the hub. So these wheels are pretty tricky. So online I've seen many different tricks people use to install them onto their tires. And one of them is using a paper clip. So this used to be a paper clip until I kind of bent it apart. Should have saved it for the video, but I didn't. But this is a paper clip, if you believe me or not. So the thing you want to do, you want to line up the front, the face, and the back side of the wheel, because it may look like it's universal, it'll fit in any way, but it doesn't. So right here, let me see if I can point out to you guys. See right here where this triangle meets perfectly with this hole right here? You want to find that exact spot on the back piece. So it'd be right here, meet perfectly with this section of the back piece. So we're gonna line up this piece with the centerpiece right here on the face. So it lines up perfectly right there. If you kind of turn the wheel, you can tell that this hole doesn't line up perfectly with the triangle, and so that's how you know that's not the spot you want. You want it to be right here. So So you simply get your paper clip, you line it up through here, and you line it up on the same exact spot on the back piece. So that'll be right here. And that's how you perfectly align your wheel when you want to put it on to your tire. So now that we got that out of the way, now let's just install in the truck. So I believe these tires are multi-directional. It doesn't matter which way you install it. So we're gonna grab our back piece, or no, first we're gonna grab our center piece. I'm gonna put it into our wheel. So these are 1-inch tires and 1-inch beadlocks. So now that our center piece is in, we're gonna grab our back piece. I'm gonna slide it in there. And that's in there now. Then we're gonna grab our face of our beadlock. And we're gonna clamp it. We're gonna line it up and then we're gonna clamp it. So let's see. Line it up perfectly. There we go. So that makes the most sense. I lined up my holes. We want to clamp the tire in between the two pieces of metal. So there we are. So it's clamped. So that's the easy part. The hard part is getting this hub piece to line up with all these little holes, and so that's where the paper clip comes in handy. You simply just grab it, line up your holes, and bam. So now the paper clip's in through the wheel. Oh, I don't want any of that rubber slipping through. In through the wheel. We're gonna grab our backside, and we're gonna line up the holes back here. There we go. So there we are. Now we have our paper clip. The whole wheel is together now. We clamped the tire in between the face and the back piece. Now this is the hard part. Grabbing our little screws. And we're gonna line it up. There's one. So if you can see, you can tell that the rubber is kind of out on this side. And so it's hard to kind of equally distribute pressure along the whole entire wheel, front and back. So that's the part you're gonna have to play with. So it's a little bit of annoying, but it's definitely worth it. So now that means I have to pick up my face, tuck it back in. Keeps on popping out, so we're gonna slide it back in. There we are, once again. Reposition our screws. Hopefully they didn't move. There we are. So it's a pretty simple process, but it's very meticulous. So if you don't have patience, you're definitely gonna need some patience to put these beadlocks on to your tires. So there we are. So now I have two screws onto the truck, and now I can remove my my paper clip, and now it's mounted in the truck. But as you can see, it's kind of slipping out right here, so I'm gonna have to undo it and slip it back in. So I'm gonna do that off camera because it takes a lot of time and attention, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so after a little bit of patience and a couple different tries, there is the wheel on the tires. So it's pretty simple. Like I said, it's 4 pieces. Definitely use the paperclip method. It'll definitely help out. So you simply just have to remember to line up those little slots. You have to pick the exact slot and you have to line it up to the slot on the face, and it'll go pretty smooth. This is feeling pretty freaking awesome. I guarantee you this wheel alone is heavier than all 4 of the stock wheels combined. So if we're adding 4 different wheels onto the truck in each corner, it's definitely gonna add some weight down low to the Jeep. So now I'm gonna do the other 3 off camera just to save you guys the time, and then we will get them onto the Jeep and see how they look. Because they're gonna look freaking awesome. I'm so excited. Alrighty, so here are the RC4WD drive beadlocks in silver on the Milestar Patagonias 1.0s. These things look freaking sick. Ooh, I'm so excited. And I put them on probably less than 15 minutes, so definitely using that paperclip method is definitely gonna help you out doing this a lot quicker. Last time I tried to put these bead locks on, it took me over 2 hours, so I'm definitely glad I learned from last time and didn't record at the time. So now we're simply going to grab our provided T-tool that comes with the bead locks, and we're going to take off the wheels from the Jeep and put them on and see how they freaking look, because they're going to be awesome. So I just wanted to do a little comparison before I do the other two wheels. So here is the Axial stock wheels and tires that come with the truck, and when I flip it around, man, that looks sweet. And you can definitely feel the weight more on this side than you can on the other side, so that's even more awesome. And I'm super excited because these wheels are steel colored, so they're silver, whatever. And so now they match my spare from my C10. So now I don't have to have two black wheels and then a freaking silver one in the back. So now we're silver all the way. And oh my, the weight is insane. I need to be careful with that because I don't want to burn out my motor. But pretty excited so far. Get the last two on, and then we're just gonna look over the whole entire truck. I also wanted to mention that the weight of these four combined wheels is probably equal to the weight of one of these, which is insane. These are a little bit dirty because I just got back from the Sharky's RC micro meetup, which is pretty freaking sick. Glad they put it on, met a bunch of cool people there, so I was pretty excited that I went there today. Definitely can't wait for the next one. They are a little bit dirty, definitely cool terrain out there. But back to the wheels. Yeah, this one is definitely a lot heavier than the four of these combined, which is pretty insane. So now we're adding so much more weight to the truck. So comparing the foams in these Patagonias compared to the RC4WD drive rock crawlers, I believe, the foam in here is pretty significant compared to the rock crawlers, whatever they are, rock creepers, rock crawlers, I don't know what they are. But the foams in here are freaking dope. These tires are a lot wider than the ones I have on the C10 too, so that should add to the grip. So definitely doing these tires and wheel upgrades is definitely going to be one of the biggest, if not the most significant upgrade on the truck. So I'm pretty excited about that. So there is the Jeep completed, man. We finally made it to episode 14 all the way here. These RC4WD drive beadlocks with these Patagonias, ooh, they add so much weight to the truck, make it look a lot more real. I finally have the matching spare tire to the actual wheels. It's looking freaking dope. This upgrade I want to say is around just under $50, so not too pricey, but definitely up there. So I'm excited. I'm excited with how this looks. So last thing I got to do is put on the Milestar stickers, of course, onto the Jeep, and then we'll see how this thing performs outside. I'm really loving the way this thing's looking right now. It's pretty freaking sick. So if you're familiar with the channel, you know about the Impala crawl. Got right here in the garage. Custom crawl. Got the battery fully charged, just got back from the Sharky meetup. Got the wheels on, pretty freaking stoked right now. Let's see how this bad boy performs. Ooh. Oh man, I am excited. I am so excited for these tires. So I definitely learned a lot from the first build of the C10 compared to this one right now. Everything went a lot smoother, definitely knew what I was doing around the second time coming around. Thanks for sticking along, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. Really appreciate your guys' support. Next video will be the overview video like I did with the C10. We go through the whole entire truck and talk about what I should have done, what I didn't do, why I didn't do that. So thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.